They got to write the story.
We got to pivot. If you want more Guardians talk, check out the Ultimate Guardian show that Zach and Bull did this morning. It's on our YouTube page. But Earl mentioned McKenzie potentially being a postseason hero. There was a moment in time last year where Marcus Morris was a bit of a postseason hero for the Cavaliers. And Keith Pompey, who writes for the Philadelphia Inquirer, put out a report this weekend that said the Sixers and the Cavs are the favorites to bring back Marcus Morris. There's some mutual interest between both the teams and said players. The Cavs have some holes. They have yet to make a single external offseason move so far this summer. So would you guys welcome a reunion of Marcus Morris back to this Cavaliers roster?
Man, I welcome a salami sandwich at this point. Like, hey, you mean they're gonna bring somebody in and actually like add to the team? That's a novel thought. Yeah, and then maybe this time you'll play him too when he has like 30 points.
Man, why you keep getting a smart aleck against the Cavs, man?
No, but I listen. I like where he's going with this. Let's see what this roster from last year can do with a different leader.
Right, like this crazy. That's crazy. Like I ain't against them or nothing. It's just like they just like these reports coming out. Remember, we was on watch. We had the Mikey McNuggets ticker at the bottom. Free agents going here, there. There was articles.
Mike Baby make 27 graphics of potential free agents. And didn't use a damn one of them.
I cannot be held responsible for their lack of moves, okay?
Hey, we had topics on top of topics, boy. We was right. Then Summer League came and went.
The more this goes on, the more it screams to me, which is stunning that it took as long as it did. They're running it back. They're running it back 100%.
To the team, like it's the same written.
Everything.
It's plagiarism at this point.
They run it back to the point so much. Todd Jerome is starting the season with a bad ankle.
Right.
That's how much they're running it back.
But here's what's crazy about
this.
That's funny. Remember when the season ended, they went into their bunker and they did their autopsy.
Right.
And look how long it took to fire the coach.
Yeah, it was weeks.
So we were thinking, man, they're really on the fence here with this thing.
Man.
And now it's almost like when the light finally went off for them, when they finally realized that Bickerstaff wasn't the key, they have since gone all in on he was the problem and the only problem because everything else is coming back exactly the same.
They even talk about McNuggets was like, hey, Isaac Okoro deal. I said, we talk about this is Isaac Okoro.
Yeah.
This isn't like I was waiting for something. Nothing. It's the same thing. Like they got, and then I understand development. Like this man better be the Wizard of Oz. Like he better have the magic wand. He turning ruby slippers into Cinderella slippers.
Because he has the same pile of clay.
He got the same roster. You still got 2 non-shooting bigs. You still got 2 small guards. And you still planning on playing Max Strus at the 3. Unless he going to be 6'9", grow and get 3 more inches
got that
on
late
his
growth spurt.
Like, this is crazy. These dudes, Kobe Altman might have the biggest set of you-know-whats in the world.
So,
because not only he ran it back, he said, I'm going to trace it. I'm going to trace the run back and just do it to a T.
All right, to bring us back here, I ain't got no problem with the Cavs wanting to bring back Marcus Morris, man. Marcus Morris has a certain attitude.
I like that, too.
And a certain demeanor.
He brings that edge.
I think is absolutely necessary to have in this locker room. Now, some people might be against that because of what he had to say about Jared Allen. But I'm pretty sure those 2 grown men can mend fences and move forward. It's just that his energy, his attitude, and his demeanor is something that this Cavs team needs. This Cavs team was labeled as soft. You know what I'm saying? The team that can be punked before he showed up. When he showed up, you didn't really say that about the Cavs. So if they can work something out,
he's just got, I
and
want
they
to
bring
see him
back,
out there more.
Like
I'd start him.
We got a different coach. Coach.
McNuggets, why? I would start him.
Is Tristan Thompson coming back?
I don't honestly. If they bring Morris back, they have no space for Thompson.
No, but what the hell? I mean,
Mike Brown coming back as an consultant.
Mike Brown's back as an assistant.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Fratello is he got his restaurant up at Rocket Mortgage Field House now.
Do you listen? You do Ultimate Cavs. I mean, are you excited about the full run back? Because this is the run back ultimate. It's like a Born Legacy or something.
Ultimate run back show.
The ultimate run back show.
You are banking everything, and I mean everything,
The coach.
on it being a coaching issue last year, G, and the last 2-3 years, and not a player personnel
Which is
issue.
why, Mike, I said it's stunning to me that they have now definitively screamed from the mountaintops, it was the coach.
And
it took them 10 days to get to that point.
Actually, they fired him a year too late.
We thought so too.
If you thought it was the coach and you don't make any other changes, would you not have an inkling that he wasn't the guy?
I would have done it after the Knicks debacle from 2 years ago.
And at least you could get some fresh set of eyes in working with these guys. So now this year you're ahead of the curve.
You wasted a year. And we said that. We sat right here after the New York Knicks series. We sat right here and said he's got to go.
No, this sound like Freddie Kitchens and Kevin Stefanski. That
Kinda,
sound like.
kinda.
Hey, if we get Kevin Stefanski level coaching,
I'm just saying the year prior. Remember?
I know,
Yeah.
but what I'm here to tell you is,
If we get that level of coaching from Kenny Atkinson,
we make a deep playoff run. I'm not saying we win the East, but I'm saying
if he unlocks Evan Mobley and Evan Mobley becomes this dude that we all believe he can, if he becomes the dude I seen since we do this with Deshaun Watson, if I see 33 and 13, if he's that dude, the last dude I seen, then our whole tone about the Cavaliers is different. Our whole tone is different.
I agree.
Again, we talk about this. We talk about the Olympics. One thing that I learned about watching the Olympics is that there are some killers. These dudes, the best players in the world, these dudes, not only are they good, these dudes is getting bumps, and these dudes is going. These guys are getting better.
Yeah.
Derek White I'm like, dang, is he that dude? When you start to see Derek White balling, and you're like, that's their fourth best, might be fifth. He might be the worst starter they got.
Did you see the workout? Did y'all see the
That's
workout?
scary.
Porzingis might be better than him.
Darius Garland was working out with Bronny. I think it was like a Clutch Sports workout, but I saw
Really?
some video of Darius and Bronny
It
working
probably
out
was
together.
clutch related.
It was clutch, and I saw someone tweet this, and this tweet angered me because it was stupid, but it did make me laugh. And you take that however you want. But it was like Booker and Derek White and Drew Holiday playing in the Olympics, practicing against Team
No,
USA
that's-
every day.
That's low hanging fruit.
Then we got Darius Garland practicing against Bronny James.
That's low hanging fruit.
And then underneath it said, ... internal improvement loading. And I got angry at it, and
But it
I
is
had
kinda
G's
funny.
reaction. It was a funny tweet.
But
I can't look.
it is what it is. I mean,
That's wild.
look,
Who
man.
wrote that?
Listen, G, it's not funny. I told you, it's not funny.
Who wrote that?
I don't know, and I wish I
That's
remembered it,
wild.
but
The internal. Hey, no, I'm not going. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Listen. I am going to say this, and I'm going to ask this question. Right? We see Evan Mobley 15 points a game. Once again, I think we need to taper Unicorn. We got to tape. LaMarcus Aldridge was a very good player in this league.
Yeah.
If we get Evan Mobley to have his skill set, we'll take it. Like, I mean,
I'm still not ready to put that as a ceiling on him.
Me neither.
If LaMarcus Aldridge is a 24-point scorer, I've been waiting to see 20. I need to see 20. He's at 15.
It's just, it's in there, man. It's in there.
Pause.
If
Oh,
Atkinson is
just
the
gotta be
developer
unlocked.
that we've heard,
Yeah.
you use the exact right phrase. It's all about unlocking his potential. It's
it.
there. We all see it. We know it. He's exhibited every single skill set that he's needed to be the next level superstar. He's got to do it on a regular basis every night, all of it put together. And it's there. It's not like we're asking him to be a height that he's not or to do something that he can't do. We've seen him do all of it individually. We need him to master all of it so we can take it out there and do it 85% of the time. He can go out on 8 nights out of 10 and give you that kind of unicorn performance. Atkinson is this developmental guy. So let's see him do it.
This is just a strictly basketball conversation. McNuggets, are we imagining when you say unicorn, it all has to be offensively? Because I'm going to just be
No,
honest.
the defensive part is there.
Right.
yeah,
It's
it's both. Wemby's a defensive unicorn.
Right.
He is.
But here's the thing, though. Would you not say Wemby's offensive game is ahead of Evan Mobley's?
Yeah.
It's not even a question. Yeah, it's light years ahead. If I mean, frankly speaking, if Mobley could ever shoot like Wemby can as a rookie, it would be leaps and bounds, eons. You would
Done.
live with that and run to the bank and say
Done.
we hit an absolute home
Because
run.
now he's a threat outside. Right now, he's not a threat outside. He doesn't
even-
shoot enough, and he's not a threat.
Even if he was at Porzingis level, right? Like young Porzingis, like Porzingis with the Knicks. If you got that, I would be like, okay, well, I'll take it. I just think sometimes we overestimate what
I
his
want
ceiling
closer
is.
to Wemby.
Let me ask this question,
Offensively.
Mike. Let me ask you this
Offensively,
question.
I don't.
Let me ask you this question.
Shoot, and then we got some super chats.
All right, so how long did it take in the development process for Joker to turn into Joker, Giannis to turn into Giannis? Like, I just feel like we try to rush the process so much that when we look at the guys that's considered the best players in the league now, you know, where were they ranked at in
So
year
you're basically
3 or
saying
4?
coming into year 4,
Like,
where is
Jokic and Giannis both made. Neither was as good as Mobley was as a rookie,
right?
but all of those guys showed more consistent
More
progress.
growth. More growth.
Even though they were in very different situations.
They were.
Situations matter for that because they got more opportunities. Mobley has never had a chance to get those extra opportunities to increase his numbers. It's more of the eye test with Mobley than it is than the actual numbers.
And we also all agree that Mitchell's presence stunted his growth. The Cavs admitted as much last year at the end of the season.
And on the flip side of that too, and it's a
Mitchell
good
ain't
point Earl,
going
because
nowhere now,
everyone
so.
develops differently.
Yeah.
There are certain guys that come in the league and you just know. Like
You do.
it didn't take 4 years for LeBron. It's not going to take 4 years for Wemby. There are guys who, when you are of that caliber of player that we hope Evan Mobley can develop into, and he certainly can. I'm not saying you should write it off. Some guys come in and you just know. And when you know, you kind of know. And Mobley, the fact that he hasn't shown that definitive, this is my ceiling offensive potential, you can blame it on coaching, opportunities, his role on the team because they were thrust into a winning situation immediately. But he hasn't shown us that consistent
Right.
offensive killer mentality either. It's not just the skill, it's the mentality.
And we're changing up the experiment. Right now, the control in the experiment is, it had been the coach. But now the coach is gone and we're replacing him with a developmental guy. So, and we're not going to see it right away. We might see flashes of it in November. But I'm saying by February of next year, we're going to be able to measure his growth. What did he do in the offseason?
Yeah.
Was there a change? Is Atkinson having any impact at all? If it runs back next year and it looks exactly like it did the last two,
Now we talk about Kobe Altman.
now we're talking about his ceiling is cement,
Well,
not glass.
I think we're talking about Kobe Altman too because you tripled down on it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's the other control in the experiment.
You tripled down on your squad. We're gonna see. This is the third year you
Yeah.
ran it back. So
Hopefully,
Last
he breaks out next year.
Cavs thing, then we'll get super chats. Yes or no, be open for a Morris reunion. Yes, Jay?
100%.
G, yes?
of course.
absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool.
He brings something this team desperately needs.
Do y'all got some money?
And with that,